Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rekah, Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom, salute to those hopefully elect. Okay, this video, I found this channel, right, and it goes into artifacts, and this video is just, I'ma just play these videos because this proves that there is no new thing under the sun. I'm gonna just quote the scripture, Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. All right, and then Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. The thing that had been, it is that which shall be, and that what is done is that what shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So I got maybe 3 videos. I'm gonna play them all, and Lord willing, this is edifying, and that'll be the video through the Spirit. So,
driving a tractor across the fields when suddenly the ground gave way. The man in the tractor had been swallowed up by a huge sinkhole in the ground. The farm worker was shaken, but eventually came to his senses, realizing he was in an ancient underground chamber. In the eerie silence, the worker's eyes began to adjust to the incredible sight that surrounded him. Scattered around the chamber were golden artifacts, pottery, and remnants of a long-forgotten ancient civilization. The news of the discovery spread quickly, and hundreds of illegal looters descended upon the site, taking what they could. They began selling off the artifacts to collectors and melting down the gold. In what's now known as the Malagana treasure, it's estimated that 180 kilograms of pre-Columbian gold artifacts were taken.
Alright, so pre-Columbian, that means so-called before the Renaissance, when Esau took over, when they say pre-Columbian. So you had Gad, Reuben, Issachar, and all the other northern tribes ruling on that side, what is known as the Americas, North and South. So, so Jake left behind a lot of artifacts, and who's the first to come get those artifacts? Esau. I wouldn't be surprised if because them rats over in the land, they always digging, and they always finding, and they got museums set up, but they don't let you see the good stuff. The good stuff, the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds and the top elite has those biblical artifacts, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if they found, David's artifacts, King Solomon, certain things, because don't think that, these artifacts, these, weaponry and coins and garments, they were passed down. But guess who held those things sacred? Esau. Of course, when we were ruling, when we came out of, when we was just coming out of power, we had a lot of artifacts, things passed up. Come on now. And they knew that they were Israelites. This is the only captivity that, we didn't know that we were Israelites. Because even pre-Columbus, as he say, pre-Columbus, they knew that they were Israelites. Gad and Reuben and them, they knew. But it was taken from them in this generation, in this timeline. And don't think that those Jakes over there they knew that they were Israelites. Going into the Dark Ages, and you got King James, and the Renaissance, not the Renaissance, the Byzantine Empire. All right, you had all those kings of Judah and Benjamin. They traced their lineage right back to the kings. Yahweh Shah, the tribe of Judah and Benjamin and Levi, and even some of the northern tribes. So they knew that they were Israelites. So they had artifacts and all that. But these top wicked elite, they got the artifacts now. All right, let's go ahead and finish off this one, and I got a couple more.
Estimated to be over 3,000.
Yeah, as you can see, I got this from Santa's channel. It's called the Neural Pathway. So if you know a brother want to go over there and check it out, it's a pretty cool channel, you know.
Years old. In 1992, in Malagana, Colombia, a sugarcane farm worker was...
All right, here's another video. It's on the same channel, but I'm playing these videos to show you that, you know, Jake, they were doing the same thing, you know, hoarding. If you had wealth, see, back then they didn't have paper money like today. You know, they were dealing with real money. They had gold and silver. You know, I believe this is the only society, well, of course, but the elites, they did otherwise. But yeah, this is the only society where we use paper for money. It's really a note. It's not real money. It's really what you call it, a debt note, a IOU. So we're really exchanging. The way we're exchanging and trading money is off. You know, we buying and selling with paper, and soon that Revelation 16, 13 and 16 gonna come to pass, you know. But let's go.
Incredible metal detecting discoveries in the UK. Number 1, the Crosby.
And as you know, the UK, of course, stands for United Kingdom. So before it was called that, you had England, you had Scotland, and you had Ireland. All that area up in there, that was all Jake. You know, before Esau came up in there. And before Jake was all up in there, Japhet was in there. And Japhet was up in there going back to the Greek, way before the Greek. You know, but Esau, believe it or not, you know, Jake probably pushed, for the most part, well, Jake and Esau, you know, pushed Japhet down towards the islands, you know, because if you look at the map, if you look down towards India and all that, that's the islands. So Jake pushed Japhet on up out of there, and then Esau came and pushed Japhet up out of there. But that's a part of Japhet migrating too, you know, because Europe is pretty cold and kind of harsh up in the northern parts of Europe. But yeah, that was all Jake. The UK, what they call the UK now.
Garrett helmet is a Roman cavalry helmet dating back nearly...
And another thing that caught my eye too about the statue, if you look closely, this is a Jake. You know, as my eyes are open now, back then, all I had was like, and you know, all of us did. You know, when we looked at ancient things, right, first thing we had in our minds were white, you know, but we come to find out that was far from the matters. If you look at the hair, it's curly. It's like only Negroes carry that type of hair, that curly, bushy, woolly hair. You see how they made it curly. Esau don't grow hair like that. And if he do, he might have some Jake up in him. But yeah, that's woolly. That's curly, woolly hair right there for the statue. You can see how they was trying to, you know, make it out to look like that, like a Negroid type of hair. But anyway, let's go.
2,000 years. Number 2, the Frome Hoard is a hoard of over 52,000 Roman coins found in Somerset. Number 3, the Galloway Hoard is a hoard of more than 100 priceless Viking artifacts found in Scotland.
And the Vikings were Jake, you know, they were Jake, angel sons of Isaac. That stands for the, angelic sons. The Anglo-Saxons were black, or it was so-called black. Now, who's the angel sons of Isaac? Jacob. Who's the wicked sons of Isaac? Esau. All right, you see how they try to switch that around? And now they got it to where as though they got a saying. They was trying to mock Jake, saying we were kings, you know, with a K-A-N-G. But guess what? we got a saying for the so-called Edomites. Sergeant Willie P. I believe he might have been the one that started. I don't know. Well, we call it, we were Vikings for for Esau. That's the clap back at him, because they always try to say that we were kings, but when it comes to them, they always say they were Vikings, and you know how they try to pump their, we were up in Europe and we were the Vikings and we were the barbers. Well, I got news for you. Y'all wasn't the Vikings. All right, you might have had some Edomites scattered around in there, but for the most part, that was Jake. You see all the artifacts all throughout Europe and all throughout Russia. All I see is Jake statues on the Vikings.
4. The Halaton treasure consists of over 5,000 silver and gold coins dating back nearly 2.
Yeah, so gold and silver, that's real money. As you see on the prior, I think it went off, but yeah, gold and silver, that's real money. And that's coming back. That's coming back in the kingdom, when this society go down. So, Lord willing, this is edifying to the body. Till again, Shalom.